do when it comes to telling your story around purpose? It's amazing to me that the power of storytelling has never been more relevant than it is now. As someone who was deeply, deeply steeped in traditional advertising, television advertising, doing Nike ads and shooting with fancy directors, those days are over. Instead, what brands are doing are taking their very, very complicated business models, global business models with infrastructure, distribution channels, etc., and distilling them down to one single human property. For example, Unilever, sustainable living; Starbucks, shared planet; IBM, smarter planet; Coca-Cola, open happiness. Chipotle in the US is a fast food chain. They have stolen 8% of the fast casual dining area since they launched Food with Integrity in the last 2 years. The margins in the US on a takeaway lunch, on an $8 takeaway lunch, when you've got a horrible strip mall full of all these different alternatives, there's no margin. For you to steal 8% of market share on the strength of your purposeful storytelling is absolutely transformative. Think about Starbucks. Everyone here loves Starbucks coffee, right? Lots of respect for Starbucks coffee. How have they done this? They have leveraged this idea of our shared experience of the planet. And they've talked about gridlock in Congress. They've talked about same-sex marriage.
No
they've talked about post-traumatic stress disorder. Just recently, they said they're going to give their employees free online education. And even last week, Howard Schultz put the White House on notice saying you've got 30 days to get your act together, or he's going to start organizing other CEOs to boycott campaign donations. This is a coffee company. When did that happen? It happened on the strength of their purpose that aligns with the interests of their customers. Second step is to declare your values. Whole Foods, a very, very popular and growing, explosively 10x grocery chain in the US, they declare their values front and center on their website so nobody is in any doubt. But more than that, they're leading a movement. Raj Sisodia and John Mackey, the founder of Whole Foods, came out with a book, Conscious Capitalism. And they launched the Conscious Capitalism movement, where they train other businesses to be more responsible in what they do. And then, at the same time, we're starting to see the brands are waking up to the fact that what you buy has changed dramatically. Like in the 1990s, and tell me if this is true, like I lived just below Beverly Hills in LA, where like a suburb below it. You go up to Rodeo Drive, you drive through, and in the 1990s you'd see a woman walking along and she's got a Fendi bag and a Gucci shoes and a Prada, this and that. And she was like a walking billboard for those brands, right? And she wasn't getting paid. You're going, wait a second, when did I rent out my body to those brands for free? Now, when you see somebody walking down the street, they may have their Tom's shoes on, their Levi's jeans, who are all into water refurbishment, their Warby Parker sunglasses, which there's a one-for-one model there as well. The values of the brands are now becoming a badge for our connectedness to each other, rather than our separateness or our differentiation. I'm better than you because. Fundamental shift. And then thirdly, you have to be very, very specific. There's no more space more crowded than the sustainability space. And here are just some examples of some of the companies out there with different messaging. If you aren't specific, you'll just be lost in the massive conversation out there. Like, do you remember, I'm not sure when it was in Europe, but the green movement. My company was green. Look, we sell our stuff in Hessian bags. We're green. And then everyone started to sell their stuff in Hessian bags, and it's meaningless. Unless you are specific, you'll get lost in the confusion and the clutter. And so you need to distill your entire brand message down to something very simple, very consistent, and innately shareable. So when you look at those headlines, when you look at those biggest companies in the world, and even the coolest brands like Nike, their global campaign is Better World. When you look at these brands, that simplicity is compressed complexity, because it's infinitely versatile. It lets them talk about all aspects of their business in a way that makes it meaningful and relevant to their customers' lives. Or let's take an example here in London, Unilever. Unilever, so their global platform is sustainable living. And then they have all these different products, Q-tips and Dove and Lifebuoy, 100 things that we all use in the bathroom and elsewhere. So they had to point all those in the direction of sustainable living. So what did they do? They said sustainable living is in the service of a brighter future. So we're going to launch Project Sunlight. And every positive act specific to a product brand, no matter how different it is characterized as an act.